The meditational techniques is basically the work relating to your entering into your person. To enter into the only means is respiration. So let associate with respiration and then conduct all those dimensions of the fourth step of yoga, pranayama, only then you are able to set into yourself. Thereafter starts the program for the soul to move on with the cooperation of the personality. So the throat center ruled by Mercury, heart center ruled by Venus, solar plexus ruled by Moon, sacral ruled by Mars, and Saturn ruled by, base center ruled by Saturn. They all have to fall in order. The, the planets around the sun, they all move according to an order. So the planetary centers in us shall also have to take to this discipline of finding an alignment between these five chief planets. Three relate to lower torso, two relate to upper torso. That's where the whole discipleship is. The discipleship is essentially in relation to the speech and then action with love. Goodwill in action, which generates from the heart, and then cooperation comes from the mind, which is at solar plexus. The force comes from Mars to conduct the work, and the Saturn will give you the kind of rhythm that would enable us to move forward. That's why, with a purpose, the teaching relating to every planet is given all over our groups, and they're also brought out in the form of books so that we can take to the discipline of these planets. The teachings that I gave in the name of the planets, they are not from astrology as such. They are not just from astrology. They relate to you, and then you can relate to them, and then you can relate to every planetary discipline and move forward. That enables you to move to the head center. In the head, you have two centers, major centers. One is Ajna, where you can visualize the sun. The sun is but the soul. You are the soul, and you have the facility of speech. You have the ability of compassion, and you reflect into lower torso and conduct in the world. So you are the sun, and you relate to Jupiter, which is on the top of the head. Jupiter is the master. Jupiter is also called the divine. So from divine, you receive instructions to Ajna, and then you transform them through speeches and through your actions. Further, the lower three centers shall have to cooperate. Therefore, there is a placement for personality, a placement for the soul, and a placement for the soul which is connected to the super soul. So that's how we have an order in the seven centers. Jupiter at the Sahasrara, Sun at Ajna, Mercury at the throat center, Venus at the heart center, and Moon at solar plexus, Mars at sacral center, and then Saturn in the base center. These all have to be required to be aligned. And that alignment happens, all is possible. For that alignment only we are doing these practices. Variety of practices in Raja Yoga, which the masters promote, relate to the heart, to the throat, to Ajna, to the brow center. Do not relate to the lower centers because you do not know how to handle them. So at least relate vertically from the diaphragm up to the Ajna in meditation. For that your mind has to get in. When your mind is wavering, when your mind is drifting, You cannot contemplate. That is why the exercise of pranayama, which leads you to pratyaharana, and then which again leads you to dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. That's the order. And as you follow this order, on the path, you realize every step.